Federico Cina is an Italian fashion designer who founded his label in 2019. In 2017, he was awarded the Fashion Clash Festival in Maastricht in April 2021, where he was selected by the Lvmh Prize 8 edition in the semi-finals as the only Italian designer within 1,900 candidates. Our producer Thapelo Mowela caught up with him earlier this week while he was in the country for the SA Fashion Week, and this is how that conversation went.
With a distinctive fascination for fashion since the age of 6, Federico Cina has been pursuing his dream since he was a teenager living in a small town in Italy. Nowadays, not only is he taking on the world, he's also creating his own style through his unique life experiences. He's in the country to present his latest collection on the runway at the SA Fashion Week.
Guys, thank you very much for making time to talk to us on Morning Live this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can you please share more about your brand and obviously the creativity behind it and how you guys co-founded the brand together?
Il brand è nato nel 2019 e dopo una serie di esperienze anche fuori dal paese in cui sono nato.
Okay, so the brand was founded in 2019. Federico was born in a small city in Emilia-Romagna in Italy, and since he was a little boy he felt the need to get out of that space, of that little space. So he started studying fashion in Polimoda in Firenze, and then he had working history in the US, in New York, and then he won a scholarship in Japan. And finally he went to work in Milan. After this experience abroad, he felt the need to come back to his region, and when he did that, he discovered the values that he had when he was a child, and he felt the need to tell those values to a broader audience. So from that, the brand was founded with a clear thing in mind to talk about craftsmanship, artisanality and sustainability, humanity. I joined in 2021 because I'm from the same city as Federico, and looking at his work from outside, I felt the need to sustain the brand, and we started talking in 2021. We felt the connection and we started working together.
And after all these years in the fashion industry, where do you think you stand?
Al momento diciamo che in questi 2 anni siamo cresciuti molto.
We're very happy about where the brand stands now. We started showing our collection at the Milan Fashion Week, and that gave us a broader audience, and we started commercially selling before in Italy, then in Europe, and now worldwide. So we are very happy of how fast the growth has been, and we are working to make that sustainable and to keep on have the brand known to more people as possible.
And you touched a bit on your Italian origins and how they influence your fashion. What else plays as influence in your designs and garments that you make?
I would say that his childhood is from where he gets all the inspiration for its art, for its work, because he had, as I said before, he didn't feel comfortable when he was little in this small village, but then with the years he started to accept that and started a transition and acceptance of his childhood, and now he's seeing everything that was so positive about where we live and the values that people have, also the farmer, like humble people that really share a great value that we both share and that we try to put them in the collection.
Talk to us about your collection and obviously your visit to South Africa, which is the SA Fashion Week, and in the same breath, please include the inspiration behind the garments that you were showcasing.
We are very happy to be here at South African Fashion Week, and we would like to thank South African Fashion Week, the Italian Embassy of Pretoria, Polimoda, the Project Fashion Bridge, and the Camera Nazionale della Moda Italia, because they helped us to be here. And the collection we're going to showcase is a Appartamento, which talks about, reflects on the meaning of home, and its roots are from Federico Cina grandparents' house, where when he was little he used to as a refuge, so he was taking object from the house and was building like a tent, and then he kind of found his comfort place in those objects, and from that he started thinking about what home means and how it is not related only to a place, a physical place, but you can also take it that with you all around the world where you go, and it's not only the person that you are with, but sometimes just an object can remind you of your childhood.
So what's your take on the current fashion system?
Il sistema moda, diciamo che noi viviamo quello che magari è in Italia, ovviamente è molto veloce, troppo veloce a volte.
The fashion world is really fast. We think it's now a very important business, and it's getting too much tilted on the business side. So we would like to the fashion world to be a little bit slower, so you can take time also as a consumer to understand the collection, to understand the quality behind it, to understand the history behind each collection, and to value that collection. If you have more than 3, 4, 5 collections a year, you don't have time to absorb the value of the single garment and of the single collection. So we think this is just being too fast, and a slower approach could help also the consumer and the designer, of course, to give more meaning and more value to each collection, each garment.